Thank you, Mark. December tornadoes roared through Middle Tennessee, removing homes from foundations. Well, tonight, the National Weather Service says the wind alone was not strong enough to do that. Good evening and welcome to News 2 at 5. I'm Bob Mueller.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. The survey team questioned whether some of the homes in Montgomery County were properly fastened down to their foundations. News 2 meteorologist Davis Nolan takes a closer look.
This is one of those houses that slid off its foundation on Kendall Drive, just outside of the Clarksville city limits. Now, when the National Weather Service surveyed this house, they noted it was attached with straight nails every 2 feet. They say the EF2 winds they determined to be 120 miles per hour should not have done that. That would take an EF4 or an EF5. And 2 houses down, the National Weather Service's Chrissy Hurley noticed something else that was peculiar.
I can remember that the house was completely destroyed, slid right off the foundation, but the maple tree in the front yard looked untouched. And so if you're going to have an EF4, EF5 tornado, you would expect that tree to be completely gone.
In this case, it was noted straight nails used along with bolt screws. These houses were built in 1996. Montgomery County Building Codes Commissioner Rob Streeter told me that the 1994 building code, adopted by the Montgomery County Commission, says that houses shall be anchored by 1/2-inch bolts spaced not more than 4 feet apart and which are embedded at least 6 inches into the concrete or 8 inches into masonry units. Now, the permit holder is ultimately responsible for complying with the most current adopted building codes. Within the Clarksville city limits, 4 homes were destroyed on Henry Place Boulevard. This is where 3 people lost their lives when the tornado reached EF3 strength with wind speeds of 150 miles per hour. At one of the houses here, it was noted some screws and bolts to the foundation, but mostly straight nails. These houses come under the Clarksville city codes. Clarksville Codes Department Interim Director Justin Crosby said they were bolted down and up to code, and there's a reason why there were bolts and nails both seen.
These houses, I know that they were on a slab. So what you would have is a footing and concrete slab. Most of the time those are together. Would be a monolithic slab with a sill plate bolted to the monolithic slab. There were some pictures on the NOAA website that did show sill plate being bolted to a foundation and nails at the bottom of the wall that would have been nailed down to the sill plate, which would have been done properly at the time of construction.
It should be noted that this particular house did not appear to have slid off the foundation.
If there is a concern by a citizen about construction, please let us know. Call us because we'll go out and do everything we can to look at it to make sure it was done right. But I also want to say we hold our builders and others to a very high standard.
Both the County Codes Commissioner and the Clarksville City Commissioner say that the codes are constantly being updated to improve safety. I'm meteorologist Davis Nolan, News 2.